Hi guys, it is me, Natalie, and I know I have not filmed a video in such a long time, but that's because of a few things. When I posted my first video, I got my phone taken away, and then I got my phone back, and I just kind of forgot I even had a YouTube channel, but that's besides the point. Anyways, so when I filmed that video, I'm not sure if I even mentioned, I did like a favorites video, and I didn't talk about myself at all. I was very rushed in that video. I don't know why, but today I just want to explain myself, kind of get to know me, sort of. We'll just like build on from this because there's not much for me to do. But anyways, so I am a senior in high school. Yes, I'm 17 years old. I'm a senior, and I'm going to be making a freshman like advice type of video because this year, like, I just started school. This is my first week of school. Today's Friday, so I like got to like kind of know like the freshmen at the school, and I just like remember when I was a freshman, like reminiscing basically. Anyways, so I made a freshman advice like little booklet with like things I want to talk about because there's a lot, and I know that like when I was a freshman there was a few videos out there on like freshman advice, but there wasn't like that much that I can like relate to. So anyways, I'm gonna talk about like my personal freshman school year, and then I'm gonna like build on that basically. So I moved schools. I went to one school. My 9th and 10th grade was at one school, and my 11th and 12th grade school year was at a different school. So two different schools, so I had like two different experience. From my middle school to high school, okay, I moved. So I was not in the same district. These people I did not know at all. Going into my 9th grade school year, I did not know them at all because I had moved. So yeah, so because I had moved, I had to like start like new relationships with, you know, with people, with friends, and everything was just very new to me. So there was like, I just want to let you guys like know that mindset. Overall, my freshman year was really good, but I did make some mistakes, and I'm going to talk about that because I have to write down my 3 main mistakes. So the first one goes into like education basically. So if you're a freshman, just listen up. The grades you make in the 9th grade matter so much. It is so hard to pull back your GPA like when you're a sophomore, when you're a junior, even when you're a senior. It is so hard to bring up that GPA. And your 9th grade year, especially that first like semester, matters so much because that builds like your foundation to where you are. If you think like, this is basically what I thought, like, oh, I'm in 9th grade, it doesn't matter what my grades are, really, I got 3 more years basically. That's not the case, like, at all. That's not the case. Like, I'm just gonna put that out there. That's not the case. So just make sure that you make really good grades because it does matter what you make in your 9th grade year. And another mistake that I made was don't take AP classes if you're not ready for it. I took a AP Human Geography in the 9th grade. In middle school, in 8th grade, I was making like B, C, A grades basically, and I was pressured. My mom told me to take an AP class my 9th grade year. I thought I could do it. I could not do it. I was not ready for an AP class at all in the 9th grade. I was barely passing if I'm being honest, and it was just a real struggle to get through that because it's not easy, especially if you're not ready. If you make AB grades, just know going into 9th grade, if you are to take AP classes, I'm not sure if your school is like this, like how it was mine, but you really have to put in forth the effort to make those really good grades because it's a faster pace. It's a different pace between 8th grade and 9th grade anyways, let alone having an AP class, which is a college course, and having that pace mixed in with your other 9th grade paces. It's just a huge mess. Now, if you think you can do it and you make good grades anyways, take the AP class. It's a great advantage to getting college credit. But for me personally, it was not it. And I did not take that AP exam because, first of all, I did not pay for it, and second of all, I wasn't going to take a final or like a test just to get college credit. I was barely passing it. So no, I was not going to do that. So I'm just letting you know that. And then the other thing about school is put in the effort in your grades. Just if you just put it in the first semester, you're gonna have a relaxed senior year if you put in so much effort your 9th grade year. Of course, put in effort in every single grade that you go to, but it really does matter when you're a 9th grader and then when you're a 12th grader, because when you're in 12th grade you realize all the mistakes you made in 9th grade, and then you have to like pick up the slack from that. And if you like failed classes throughout the year, then it's really hard to like make that up. I'm just saying, like, just do your best in school in the 9th grade, because you're gonna regret it if you don't. So now on to the other things, the drama, the friends, just all that besides your schoolwork and your grades. So the first one is not everyone is going to be your friend. I know it sounds so hard to admit that, and like you can come into 9th grade with like let's say five group of friends, like you think you're it, like yes, you're strutting, like all that, right? By the end of that school year, they will not be your friends. Like, I'm just being honest. They will not be your friends. And I don't want you to take that as like a negative way, but people grow. Every single year in high school, people grow. And I just want to let you guys know that those people aren't going to be the same anymore. Their mentality changes, how they act changes. They're starting to find themselves, and they're just not going to be your friends anymore. You don't need to take it personally, but just know and understand that that's part of life, and not everyone has the same group of friends as they used to. I'm sure you all heard of this before, but if you're a 9th grader, don't date a senior. Don't date a 12th grader. There is no reason for you guys to be dating. If you're a girl and it's a boy, he's leaving. He's gonna go on to college or whatever, and he's not gonna be around. Like, he's just there because he's bored, basically. And even if you think you're the maturest 9th grader ever, you're not. You're really not. And just deal with it, because I've seen it. I never talked to a 12th grader when I was in 9th grade, but my friends had, and it never ended up. It could go well for a month. They can even date for a whole school year, but by the time he graduates, he's not going to be there for you. So just don't even put your time and effort into that. Also, if you're a 9th grader, just don't be extra. There's a lot of like extra girls at my school thinking they're just doing the most, and it's just not necessary. The other thing is that if something embarrassing happens to you, I feel like my entire high school years, I've been straight embarrassed my entire years. And just remember that if like something little happens, it'll be forgotten about in a week. If your boyfriend broke up with you in front of the cafeteria, it'll be forgotten next week. Don't worry about it. Cry about it the first day, be a little sad the next day, be mad the third day. It's fine. You'll be okay by the next week. The other thing is that fighting at school is so unnecessary. Just take my advice. I know that a lot of freshmen like to show out and like to fight people, and even if you're like a senior and you like to fight, it's just so unnecessary. You're doing it for attention. You might be doing it because you want to get stuff done, but it's really no point. You're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get suspended. There's no point of fighting. If you need to fight, go to someone's house and fight, and the authorities can deal with that if you really need to, but it's just no reason. Also, if you're that girl or boy who likes to talk back to the teacher and think that it's funny, it's really not. It's actually really annoying. And trust and believe, maybe you might not want to admit this, but there's a lot of kids in those classrooms that actually just want to learn, and they don't want to deal with you talking back to the teacher. Most of the time you're doing it to be funny. Other times you could actually genuinely be upset with the teacher, but there's no reason to talk back to them. They're doing their job. It's stressful. I know that. A lot, like, to go along with teachers, your teachers are here to help you. I know that there's some stressful teachers. Trust me, I have had some stressful teachers who just stressed me out so much. But just remember that you only have them for one school year. You're only doing their homework one time. Like, just deal with them for one school year, and you can just make it out of there. Don't cause trouble with them. Don't start fights in their class. Don't disrespect them. Just do their work, listen to them, follow the rules, and you'll be good. Because when you think about it, when you graduate, you're not even gonna think about them at all. So just do that. think that's it. Oh, also, along with fighting, the argument in school is so unnecessary. Just don't do it. Another thing, just to go along with it, is that if you are like me, I did not play sports and now I did not join clubs, but I did in my 10th grade year. I did have like it was like a dance class type of thing. We had performances and I really loved that. So not saying that you have to join dance, but if you have clubs or sports and stuff like that, do them, just because you'll remember it and it's part of like a good memory. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a blast with it, just trust me. Go to homecoming if you're allowed to. Go to prom if you're older enough. Like, just do all that. Go to football games. I love going to the home football games, showing the school spirit. It's great. I love it. Just go to it because you're going to have so much fun. Participate in all of those school weeks. I know, like, when you're a senior, you have like senior week and you have to dress up like Decades Day or like Meme Day or neon it, I don't know, something. They'll have something like that, I'm sure, at your school. I'm not sure specifically that, but they'll have something like that, not only if you're a senior, but like around homecoming week or something. And just participate in it, dress up with your friends. Like I said, don't be extra with it, but if the whole week everyone's gonna be extra, just be a part of it. You're gonna have fun. You're not gonna dress like a baby or like pajama day. You're not gonna have it anymore. So just like have fun with it. And yeah, I hope my advice can help a few of the freshmen out. Especially, I really wanted to like stress about the whole grades and stuff like that because it's really, really important. But that's all I have to say. So I'm going to try and make more videos. I don't want to say that like, oh yeah, I'm going to post once a week, twice a week, whatever, because I'm not sure about that. But I'm sure that I'll start making some videos. I'm already starting a list of videos that I really want to do, like girl talks and like routines and some vlogs, maybe just something, because I actually really do love watching YouTube videos and I really want to start making my own YouTube videos. I also want to know if you guys would like a playlist videos, because I made a list of like chill vibe music that I really like and I want to share with you guys. So if you like that kind of stuff, let me know. Follow my Instagram. What does that do? Okay, something popped up. Follow my Instagram down below, and I hope you subscribe. You can like it, you can dislike it. I'm not going to tell y'all what to do, but just subscribe. That's all. Bye.